They say don't forget your roots, and it's very true. I was scrolling through my channel last week, just watching some of my old videos back, and I realized and I remembered that when I started, I had no plan. I would literally hit record on the camera and just do a good old home vlog, you know? And I was cycling this morning and I was watching Craig Ritchie's vlog. 2 vlogs in 2 days. Yeah, buddy, let's go. But it got me inspired to once again just create a home vlog with no plan, you know? So that's what we're doing today, a day in the life of Wykie Etsebeth, 36-year-old dad, you know, just trying to stay fit and healthy and maybe inspire 1 or 2 people. I saw this photo of Mel O'Brien the other day doing a lat pull down, just looking jacked. And ever since I saw that photo, I've been wanting to do some lat pull down, so we're doing it right now. Who looks more jacked, me or Mel? If Mel looks more jacked, just don't say anything, alright? Just the lat pull down, man. Oh man, there's a lot of cars going past at 6 in the morning, you know? Bodybuilding, I tell you, bodybuilding has a place within CrossFit. Lat pull down, it's just, there's no feeling like it, you know? Just feel like $1 million. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a deep burn. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna put the dogs in the car. Before I get to my driver's seat, Georgie would have jumped the back seat and he'll be on my seat at the front. You watch. Come, Georgie. Georgie, come. Good boy. Oh yeah. Hey, Georgie. Stay, okay? You stay. Oh, sheesh, boy. Okay. What are you doing? I said stay. Oh, you're a rascal. What are your thoughts on that, you know? Like a scooter or a motorbike taking up a car park. I don't know, I'm not a fan. I feel like they can park anywhere, you know? Georgie's still a bit scared of the water, he's not too sure. So my buddies Khan Porter and James Newbury, they are launching a new company called Les Boys. It is speedos or budgie smugglers and really nice looking ones. Cool colors, cool designs, colorful, fun. And they're doing a soft launch this weekend at Down Under Championship. So I want to grab a pair, but I don't want to have these shockingly white thighs when I wear them, you know. So I'm out here just trying to get a bit of a tan, you know. Normally I go red and then I peel and then that's it. But I'm just out here trying to get a bit of browning happening, you know? As much browning as a ginger man like myself can get. Okay, back from the beach. It's about 10 o'clock and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I often do that. I won't eat till 10 a.m. I try and have like a 16-hour fast most days. So I want to show you this meal that I have often in the mornings. It is super easy to make and it's delicious. I'm almost out of protein powder. So I normally do two scoops of protein. Man, there's not even 2 scoops left, so I'll just put the rest in there. 2 scoops of whey protein, scoop of creatine in there. I always like to have a bit of creatine in the system, you know? And then all I do is add a little bit of almond milk and I stir it to like a paste. You want to be really conservative with the fluid of the milk or the water you use because you really want this to be a paste, not a liquid. So there you go, that's kind of the consistency there. It's probably a bit runny actually. It's a bit of oats, some shredded coconut, mix that all in, big old scoop of peanut butter, and some blueberries. I mean, look at this. And that's it. Little peanut butter, protein, berry goodness, you know? Literally took me, what, 2 minutes to make, and it's the business. It's the business, I tell you. Fresh delivery from LSKD, just in time for the Down Under Championships. The 1% better tea in black, 1% better tea in white. Oh, the Hunter Performance Short in oak black. Hey, the night leopard. That's where I am. I'm a night leopard. Don't do that. Auburn black. This one is actually my favorite. It's called the electric lavender. It's what I wore this morning. So I already have a pair, so maybe I'll give this pair away to someone at the Down Under Championships. If you're coming to the Down Under Championships, LSKD will have a store there, so you can come and get your goodies, maybe match me. I can this warm apricot with the white tea. Oh, it's gonna be fire! Okay, so there was a solid 3 hours of editing from 10 till 1. I'm now gonna stop, have some lunch, just some leftover chicken on rice from last night, and let that settle, and then we'll get into our afternoon CrossFit training before we do school pickup at 3. See that Christmas tree? I don't think anyone loves Christmas more than my wife. That normally goes up 1st of November. That's normally what I allow. 1st of November, you can put the Christmas tree up. This year, I'm pretty sure it was like the 28th of October or 29th of October. So she keeps sneaking a few days every year, mate. I don't really allow her to do anything. She just does whatever she wants. Oh, every time. Okay, before we get into this training session, let's have a chat about this weekend's much anticipated Down Under CrossFit Championships. When it comes to CrossFit celebrities or top athletes attending an event in Australia, this is arguably the most well-attended or deepest kind of field in that sense in Australia history. In 2019 at the Touring Pro, we did have Rich Froning here, and Tia was here. We also had the likes of China Cho and Tasia, so pretty well attended. We had Rory McCurden came over, Kiki Dixon was here, so there was a pretty well attended event there. This is on par, if not even deeper than that. On the ladies' side, we obviously have Tia and Ali coming over, and they've got Brooke here as well. Now, I did go and look at the leaderboard to see who's competing, and I can't find them on the leaderboard currently. So I wonder what is going on with the ladies, whether they are actually competing this weekend or whether they're going to be just there attending and making an appearance rather than actually competing. Then on the men's side, actually we've got Lauren Fisher here as well. She's competing in Indy, which is pretty cool. Obviously she's just come off a big year training with Annie and the crew in Iceland, so she's one to watch. A bit of a wild card, I guess, in the Indy field. On the men's side, we've got Noah Olsen, Chandler Smith and Saxon Panchik teaming up. That's a great team. I saw them on the leaderboard, so they are good to go. Then we're supposed to have Khan Porter, Ricky Garrard, and Matt DeLugos on a team. But again, scrolling through the leaderboard today, I can't see those boys anywhere. So on top of that, we do have Justin Medeiros here as a spectator. We've got Don Fall, the CEO of CrossFit here. We have Annie Sakamoto as a commentator, which is going to be epic. Even Dave Driscoll that's coming over from Bali, you know. How good. So the team competition was going to be a big focus this weekend. There were some big names. So I really hope that we do actually see Tia, Brooke and Ali compete, because they are kind of like the team, you know, to kind of go up against when it comes to the ladies' side. On the men's side, it was going to be a bit of a battle between Noah, Chandler, Saxon, and then also Khan, Ricky and DeLugos. Those are probably my two top teams. But then you also have the likes of Royce, James Newbury and Jack. So yeah, fingers crossed that maybe the leaderboard isn't updated or not accurate, or perhaps some of these guests like Brooke and Tia don't want to be on the leaderboard, they just want to compete for show. I'm not sure, but it'll be a bit of a bummer, and it will really kind of reduce the field on the team side of Tia's team and also Ricky's team. If those two teams don't compete, it really kind of brings down the level of excitement for the team. On the other hand, if they're not competing, they'll be more available to chat with the fans and the spectators, and hopefully be more available for some great vlog content. Okay, let's have a chat about the Indy field, starting with the ladies. So your top seed coming into the weekend would be Maddie Sturt. So she came 4th at Torian last year. Second would be Gemma Hawke. She came 8th last year. And third would be Ali Hutchins. She came 9th last year. Those would be your top 3 seeds based on the Torian results. But then, like I mentioned, you've got Lauren Fisher in the mix. And then you also have a couple of ladies that went to the games last year on teams, and Caitlin Van Zale and Marnie Sykes. So I'll keep an eye out for both Caitlin, especially Caitlin, but also Marnie. They could make some waves this weekend on the ladies' side. On the men's side, you have the legend Jay Crouch as the number 1 seed, being the winner of Torian Pro last year. You got Jake Douglas, he came 5th just behind Royce at Torian last year, so he'd be your 2nd seed. And then you have Reese Matchell, who came 7th at the Torian Pro. So those 3 boys will be your top seeds. But then you have your wild cards like Mr. Zeke Grove. Keep an eye on this young fella. I reckon he's making a big comeback. I reckon he's been training in secret, like just keeping on the down low. Actually not that down low. He's been posting some videos lifting some heavy weights. And then we have the same thing as we had on the ladies side. We got two boys that went to the games on team, the Fowler brothers, Ben and Luke Fowler. They're competing as indies as well. So Zeke, Ben and Luke, those three will be my wild cards to watch, but certainly Jay, Jake and Reese will be your top seeds. Regardless of who's competing and who's not competing, I fly out tomorrow morning to Wollongong. I'm super excited to go back to what really was the home of CrossFit in the regional days, Wollongong. It's going to be a fun weekend, lots of people to catch up with, and hopefully get to see some of you sexy beasts, meet the tribe. So if you do see me, please, I beg you, just come and see me. Come and give me a hug, give me a high five. Let's hang out, let's chat. There's honestly nothing more rewarding than meeting people that follow the channel. Okay, time to move some tin. Sa! Newbury gave me these Under Armour Tri-Base Reigns. They are honestly the most comfortable CrossFit shoes I've ever worn. Better than Metcons, better than Nanos. Honestly, they are just so comfortable. So highly recommend them. The Under Armour Tri-Base Reigns. Thanks, Newbury. So I'm doing the HWPO 60 program, and we're starting the day today with some power cleans and power jerks. We have 6 sets. It consists of 3 cleans. They're not tap and go. They have to be reset cleans, and then you finish with 1 power jerk. So that pull-down seat comes in handy for rest periods. Versatile. Versatile. Let's go. This is my last set at the top weight. I use 82.5 kgs. Then we're on some deadlifts. We have a set of 15, a set of 10, a set of 8, a set of 6, and then 2 more 6s. The weight just progressively increases, and this is my last set of 6 here at 152.5 kgs. What I love about the HWPO 60 program is that all your rest periods are strictly programmed, so there's no extended rests just sitting around. It's normally 2 minutes or 90 seconds, 2 minutes at the most. And so it means that you get a lot done within 1 hour, but also because you're not resting a whole lot, your heart rate's elevated throughout the whole session, so you get strength benefits, but also cardiovascular benefits. I love it. The workout for today is a 28-minute EMOM. Minute number 1, you do 15 calories of rowing. Minute number 2, you got 6 touch and go squat cleans. Minute number 3, 14 cal ski erg. Obviously I don't have a ski erg, so I went air bike instead. And finally, minute number 4, 60 double unders. So there you go, team. It is now 2:30. So I have to go pick up my daughter at 3, take her to tennis, then we'll come back home, do some playtime, do some homework, do dinner, bedtime, all that stuff. And then generally I'll edit for another 2 or 3 hours at nighttime once she goes to sleep. So I hope you enjoyed that kind of day in the life. I would say on the average day, I probably edit like between 4 and 6 hours. And other than that, make the YouTube video, train, keep the dogs alive, all that fun stuff. Hey, if you're gonna be at the Down Under Championships and you want these bad boys, they are larges, just come and see me. I'll have them on me, and if you're the first person who comes and grabs them, they are yours. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this weekend's Down Under? What do you think about the leaderboard not displaying Tia's team or Ricky's team? Do you think they are going to be competing, or do you think they've pulled the pin? And what does that mean? I think it's going to be a very exciting competition regardless of those guys competing or not. And I'm sure if they're not, they'll be around to hang out, which is great. So guys, stay sexy, keep roaring love. I'll see you real soon. I'm thinking maybe 3 vlogs, behind the scene vlogs at Down Under. That's the plan. Day 1, day 2, day 3. And I'll release those next week. So next week will be an exciting week on the channel. Okay, much love. Mwah.